Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Football Manager 2020. This is episode number 2 in our brand new series here with Swansea City. Let's get things going. First off, a couple new features added in this year. First off, you start getting regular feedback from your coaches on lineups day by day. Help you handle things like playing time, concerns and whatnot, and match fitness and all of that. So regular rotation. I'm going to go ahead and use the suggested squad according to my assistant coach. Also, another new feature, code of conduct. So in the past, you had to handle these. You had to manage these one by one every time they came up. Now you can have blanket responses that is consistent throughout the whole team. The topics of these are fines in regards to missed training, going AWOL and absent without leave, multiple booking bans, being sent off for second bookings or straight reds, and what are the consequences for first, second, third, fourth, or more occasions of doing those things. Now, to me, this feels a little stiff on the punishments right now. You can see very red and even orange for first time occasion. So I am gonna back off just a little bit. Missing training. I'm okay with things happen. Things really do happen. So I'm gonna back this off a bit and just ease off a little bit on what happens. You know, life is crazy, life is busy, and missing training is not the end of the world. Being AWOL is the strong offense that I'm not a fan of. Multiple bookings, yeah, I'm okay with that one. Being sent off for a second booking. Now, you know what, let's take the multiple booking one and start with a warning there. Maybe go down to lower these. But for fourth time and more, right, you should know by then. All right, let's go ahead and confirm that. Now we're just about ready for our move into our game against the under-23s. Grimsby want Yan Danda. Now I've already checked on this guy. He's about 4th or 5th on the depth chart, and so as a 20-year-old he could use, so I'll go ahead and allow that. Isles is a physio that we apparently have an offer in on already. Tom Carroll, hip injury, 3 to 6 weeks. He's been out for 3 months already. He'll be back fairly soon. Squad dynamic introduction. Of course, this was a key feature last year. I do love that only one player is not fitting in right now. And here's my chance to introduce myself to the squad. 22 players here at the meeting. And let's calmly introduce ourselves. They're happy to have me on board. That's good. And let's see. Being realistic, I think we could finish in the top half. 20 out of 22 agree. The other 2 say it's not ambitious enough. Just being realistic. There you go. That's what I was hoping for, though I respect those who don't agree with me. Okay, I finalized the code of conduct, and they're happy with that. Nice, everybody's happy with that. Great response, thank you. Glad we're on the same page. And morale has definitely gone up for some of them after the introductions, so that's good. It's very good. Training introduction, let's see, general training for youths. I'm okay with coaching staff handling youth squads and myself handling. Familiarity of the tactic is already coming along. It's not bad considering we've only been training for a day. Okay, so we lose one friendly and pick up another one, Bromley. Normally I like handling that, so maybe I'll change that for later on. Financial fair play. Must avoid a loss of 20 million over a 3-season period. No problem. Okay, time to meet the media. Hooray! Hooray! Why don't we be passionate? Very excited, want to get stuck in. Tremendous potential. Reservations about taking the job? None whatsoever. What made you take this job? I think their ambition is fantastic. Appears more suited to a cerebral approach to the game, a suit and tie style of leadership, rather than a tracksuit. Do you agree with that? No. Gotta be comfortable in your attire. We're led to believe that you're very much a defensive-minded coach. How do you intend to factor that into your day-to-day coaching? So here's my actual philosophy on this. I am a defender. I'm a center back. I think you need a strong defense. But I think you absolutely use that as a foundation for a strong offense. I am not a park the bus kind of coach. That's why we're going to play the gegenpress. You've got to be aggressive in your defense to create chances for your offense. So I think, let's see, any team worth their salt will be strong in defense, but won't be pigeonholed into being associated as that sort of team. That's a great answer. Made any decisions regarding your coaching staff? Well, I have. I've already put an offer out to a guy. Review, making changes when necessary. Having trusted staff will go a long way to helping us achieve our goals. Squad have necessary quality for us to achieve our target? Almost. Any head coach who says they don't want to imprint their personality over the squad they inherit is lying, and I expect I'll try to add to the quality of this group in due course. Have you met your players? What's the mood? They're excited for a fresh start. What role do the supporters play in moving forward? Fans play a huge part. How far can we take it? We're going to aim high. Of course you aim high, right? Why would you do anything other than... What's your ambition? I want to get relegated for the next 3 years straight. Right. Don't think anybody's going to say that. Okay, no changes. Our first chance to get on the pitch. Let's see the new match engine. Now, it's preseason friendly against our own squad. An inter-squad game is not something that you can say, so it's all about fitness. Fitness. Yay, 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 yay. Here we go. And there's our first kickoff. Wow, that is slow. Let's speed this up a bit, huh? All right, so the under-23s are in the yellow. What a great ball over the top. Love it. Goalkeeper, did you forget that you were a goalie? Wow, he was just rooted to the spot there. Now, we were beaten way too easy. When we had 2 steps on the guy, we should have turned and ran and not been beaten so easy. We were in the right position to defend that. That's awfully bad. Awfully bad. Are we that slow in our defense? I can't handle a slow defense. That's one of the... Oh, there you go. We do the same thing right over the top, and Kulala scores. Or Kalulu. And scores level. And again, it's the ball right over the top beating the defense. So 2 goals have come that way in just 10 minutes. 1 apiece. Again, ball over the top. And again, a goal. And again, it's Jones-Thomas with his second. Okay, so we're already seeing the quick flaw here. And that was not about pressure. That's about defense. And it's the same man who's been beaten both times. Our left center back. So let's see who is Wilmot. Your pace is a 10 with an acceleration of 12. Okay. Whoa, we just got beat again. Oh my goodness, he was offside though. Oh, and Wilmot's got an assist. But he's also been directly responsible for 2 goals going in. Ooh. Dove for that. Oh, he was pulled down. He was pulled down on that. We've got a penalty. Right down the middle. Borja. Makes. Converts that one. Makes me nervous though. It's kind of the last spot you want to go is right down the middle. So it's 2-2 as we approach halftime. Here's Roberts with a free kick. Out to not into Grimes. Grimes is going to be our strongest midfielder right now. Bidwell makes it work. Kalulu gets that one off. And a little pressure on there. That was a decent little play. I see. What are the... Oh, great ball over the top. Borja! Oh, how do you not score that? How do you not score that? Go near post. Once you go around the keeper like that, you've got to just go near post. Good clearance. Shots are 7-2, 9-2 at the half. All over him at the moment. Looking good. Fouls are 13-2, so they are definitely feeling the pressure. Fullbacks are definitely adding that width, but we have a good, strong center here. You can see with the right personnel and getting used to the tactic over time, this could be very effective. Poor turnover there. Clearly, this is our biggest weakness at the moment, is the long ball over the top, the direct ball over the top. Here we go. Byers starting the counter. It's 2-on-2 now. Now they're quickly getting defense back and whoa, all the way back to the keeper. Interesting person to reset to. The man furthest forward suddenly sends the ball all the way back to the keeper. Not sure when I saw that last. Good save from Norfelt. I'll make 1 round of subs here in a little bit. Oh, wow. Nice shot. Liam Cohen. He got a lot on that header, all things considered. Right? It's coming off of a clearance. I have no idea how he generated that much power onto that header. On that short clearance like that. The way he redirected that and then perfectly just inside the post. That ball easily could have come back out. New FIFA rule applied in-game already as your goal kicks can be placed inside. 2 teammates inside the box. Borja resetting back to Roberts. Over the top to Borja. I don't know how he's not offside, but good job. If that was timed correctly anyway. Sub. We got 20 minutes. This is a good time. Rodon, go in for... well, it's Wilmot who's been driving me nuts with his couple plays, so we'll sub him out today. And then... do we want Mulder to play here? Sure, why not? Get Mulder in there. Surridge for Bastion. We've got another striker here in Routledge. Let's bring him on. Selena for Byers, and maybe one more. What do we have for... I have no center mids. So we've got a left back. There you go. We are really weak on center mids. That's going to be our focus here in just a little bit, is pulling in center mid or two, but we have virtually no funds. It's a nice ball. You know, I'm okay with a team taking risk because there's no reward without risk in this game. You have to try something. The safe pass, the tiki-taka safe pass, it caught the world by storm. I think he's offside, Kalulu. Yeah, it's disallowed. He was well offside. Nice score, though. Yeah, well offside. The under-23s are kind of coming back at us here in the second half. In fact, they've taken the lead and all. Another batter. Rodon actually gets back there in time, so that's important. That lack of pace was really hurting us. I mean, both of those first two goals were all about pace. I already forgot what I was talking about. Routledge! How did that miss? I thought for sure that was in the back of the net. He went wide by like an inch. How did he miss that? Vanderhorn, nice ball to Roberts. Roberts over the top to John on the other side. John? No. Bad choice. Flash it across the 6-yard box and hope you get a teammate on the end. Routledge, nice run. Offside. And that looked good to me. Alrighty. I know what we were talking about. No reward without risk in this sport. Tiki-taka might have worked really well for Spain for a short period of time. And it's still a tactic that's used by many. But possession for the sake of possession doesn't do anything anymore. It did for a while when defenses didn't really know how to handle it. Now they do. So it's fairly easy to defend. And like Manchester United fall into this trap all the time. They're strong on the counterattack, but when they don't counter, when they possess the ball, where are they going with it? Like Fred passes sideways and sideways and sideways and back and sideways and sideways and back. Never goes forward. You never have that probing pass. Now, bad probing passes get picked off and occasionally lead to counterattacks the other way. So there is danger. There's risk. But it's those probing passes that create chances. The safe pass does not create chances. So you've got to have the probing pass from time to time. So the under-23s actually end up winning this game. The clear issue for me was, Ben Wilmot? Way too slow. That might be a concern. I've got to compare him with Vanderhorn here, but that was not good for me. That was disappointing. Why don't we say that's why we play friendlies. Much improvement is needed. There you go. And there's our first game of the books. Luckily, it didn't count for anything. Mason Thomas, how you looking? 1.5 stars right now. Strong on the dribble, good technique. He's got plenty of flair, and he's got some pace. There you go. So pace is going to be a concern. Wilmot was just a step slower. Henry Sivet. That looks like quality. I don't know without getting a scouting report. Garrick, not to be confused with Carrick. 20-year-old winger. Leighton Orient want him. We currently have no scout. Really? We need to fix that. We need to fix that. Seriously, we have no scout? Technical director, chief scout. Okay, so we have somebody. Chief analyst, data analyst, data analyst. We have 3 data analysts, but no scout. And we could have 6. We need to get 1 at least. Let's start with 1. I really don't know where we're at kind of budget-wise until we at least get a month out of the way, but I need a scout. Let's go with, mental attributes is fine. I'm going to edit search. Recruitment, scout, and we'll highlight scout role. 4 guys, 3 GMs, and a scout. Okay, well, that GM, what's his background? He's been a GM for years, meaning he is not going to want to come down, so Hunt. What about you? Scout for a decade with Man City or Liverpool. Fairly talented at what he does. And we'll sign on for cheap. And deal accepted. Okay, good. That's good. That's what we want. There you go. Our fitness coach is ready to sign on. Okay, let's go into the staff. Oh, not that one. Back. Training assignments. There we go. Edit coach assignments. This is just adding in a new fitness coach. Keep their load. You know what? We need to split these guys up. There you go. See, average. I'm fine with average. It's when they get to heavy load where they're not very effective. Average is just fine. This gets everything at 3 stars or above. I like that. Transfers. Let's see. Playing time changes. Nathan Dyer down to a fringe player. Okay. And Vanderhoorn is important because he's our main key defender. Okay, this guy is going to Sunderland, not coming here. He wasn't my signing anyway, so it's okay. Jacob Jones signs a pre-contract deal. I have a head of youth development that's handling that. Okay. Oh, there's Kevin Hunt, ready to go. There we go. We actually have a scout team now. Not just a scout employee. Not just one. Recommended signing if you have anybody already in mind. Garrick is going to move on loan. Okay. Be nice if we got some money out of that, but don't expect much going down the levels. Carroll starting rehab. Scouting meeting. 10 players. Now, it's center mids. Defensive or attacking that we need. Anything up the middle of the pitch. So fullbacks, acknowledge. This guy's got good technique, good pace. One of the better players in the first team. Available on a free transfer. Let's go ahead and offer a trial. Center back. Okay, veteran midfielder with pretty dang good stats. Better players in the first team. Offer a trial. Bjarnason, I know this guy. Sigurdsson, right? I mentioned in the last episode that I'm a Sigurdsson fan. I've watched Iceland play a couple times. And yeah, remember him playing alongside Sigurdsson, partnering with him. And he's got decent attributes. He can play all through the middle. Carolero. Yeah, okay. Offer a trial to him as well. Oh, here's Sivet. He's already contracted to Newcastle. And he is pretty dang good as well. So, short list. Knowledge. Fullback. Okay, we've got another midfielder. Already contracted. Not so great, but good. Carolero. Okay. He's capable. He can't afford his salary, so it would have to be a loan. And he's not too keen on a move. But we'll put him on the short list, just in case. Okay, Atebo, another midfielder. 3-star kind of guy, and he's only middle or attacking, but he's pretty comfortable in a lot of different roles. Not so much here. Would definitely be center mid. Would be a quality signing. Again, way out of range, but a loan move, not out of the question. Ben Marshall, available on a free, a bit of quality. Little slow. Okay with the center mids being a little bit slower, especially if we're gonna crowd the middle. We don't necessarily need a ton of pace to get near someone if we're crowding all the channels as it is. We just need players that are maybe a little higher in work rate, though. They're going to be aggressive, they're going to hustle, they're going to get in there, get stuck in, get that ball back for us, and push it forward quickly. And he played with Millwall. We can still offer a trial, it's not going to hurt us. Training week in review, Nathan Dyer struggling. Familiarity, it's coming up a little bit. Just a few days in. Okay, trial. Oof, 1 week is all. Okay, he signs that pre-contract. Marshall set to go on trial. Good. Crondelli goes to Sheffield United. And Bjarnason going to Spartak Moscow. By the way, if you've never read Soccernomics, I strongly recommend you do. It's a little dated now as a book. Things have changed slightly in the modern game, and I don't know if they've put out an update. It's 2.5 stars for him, 2.5 for him. Shesha, another fullback. Mike Marsh to study coaching qualifications. Oh, I like this. Oh, look at this. Oh, new screen. I like this screen. Coaching staff. Reputation. Okay, reputation's pretty good for Mike Marsh, and coaching qualifications. So he's studying his Continental Pro. Nice. Okay, I like that. I like that screen. Homegrown player update. Okay, we got 4 guys in the U18s. There's one in the U23. Oh, those are all qualified. Gotcha. And then these guys are still spending time to qualify. Season ticket sales. As of today, the club has sold 10,000 season tickets. They expect another 5 to 6,000. Wow, so that's going to put us around 16,000 on like a 20,000 seat stadium, something like that. That's healthy. That is healthy. Development center. Outgoing development loans, coaching staff. Youth team training, coaching staff. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 9 players out on loan. We have a strong U23 and a strong U18 squad. Now I should start getting feedback on my scouting here really soon. It's going to allow us to start taking a look at where to fill those gaps in the center midfield. And then I'm going to also need to start taking a look at a second tactic, setting that up, especially one that makes use of our wingers, because we have some quality wingers, and this tactic just doesn't put them to use. So it's definitely a thing to keep in mind. Training schedules, preseason, okay. Important dates in July. Lots of friendlies, and then there's our first championship game is at home against Hull. Derby also making a Donda offer, and wait, this is a transfer offer for 165,000. That's immediate, plus an additional 100,000. Plus an additional 100,000 after 10 games. And another 100,000 per game, the first 10 games. And another 100,000 his first league goal. And his value is only 550K. So this is, potential value is 675,000. Plus percentage of the next sale. So, Jan Danda, how much potential do you really have? Really not that great. So if you're not breakthrough prospect, played 5 games, scored 1 goal in 3 years, you were with Liverpool and West Brom but never played, just through the youth ranks. He's already 20 years old. He's a winger first and foremost. And if we're moving away from that, this is actually perfect for me. So, absolutely, let's do it. I'm going to accept the offer as is. I like that deal. Agreed. But we don't have those, but okay. Bidwell, long throws. I still need to go through that. I'll do that off camera. Plays 1-2s. Okay, good. That I want that in my midfield. Discourage unsuitable trading. No, it's fine. No. Not changing those. Okay, into our training. Let's go ahead and praise Roberts for good training this week. This helps build morale. I'm not going to criticize just yet. We just started. Wait. It's our top center back. I don't want him. To a new contract. I got you. But we don't have the money for a big pay increase. How does your contract look? 3% of the club's fees already. He's already making $20,000 a week. I love that he's got a goal bonus as a center back. Shutout bonus. That one makes more sense. Hey, that's a healthy appearance fee. Let's take a look at the report. Ball playing defender, I do like that part. Is our strongest guy. Rodon, I think, is gonna maybe take the starting job over Wilmot if he's as slow as he felt in that friendly. $15, $14, just 12 on the heading, a little bit weak there. Has some okay pace. It's not great pace. But 78 appearances, that's actually still not that much. I mean, he came from Ajax with 33 appearances there as a young guy. He has how many goals? Where are your stats? Da-da-da. We don't have... There it is. Career stats. 3 goals. Okay, I'm okay with giving you a big goal bonus. But we have such limited funds right now. So let's not do anything just yet. It's very early in the year to already start worrying about that. Apparently only 2 guys, only 2 guys deserve a contract at the moment. 2 key players. Yes, we want to keep them around, but wow, look at the difference in salary. Okay, there's been a fair bit of speculation recently. Yes, of course we will. I think it's quite clear at this point that there's some distance. Oh. I wouldn't rule anything out at this stage. There's certainly room for discussion, but nothing of note has occurred so far. There we go. Jefferson Montero's work permit is due to expire when his contract is up. Are you confident of securing a new one to go alongside a new deal for him? I would think he would get his work permit pretty easily. As far as I could tell, Montero is a regular for Ecuador, so he should qualify. So I don't see any reason why you couldn't get one. Oh. Okay. Apparently he's unlikely. There you go. Research before making a decision. Ugh, Garrick out 6 to 7 weeks. Injured after jumping. Sprained his knee. New Vander. Okay, he's happy with that. Good. All right, so Vidra, 3.5 stars. Wow, lots of pros. Nothing negative. 92%. 70 on the recommendation level. Well, let's go ahead and put them on here and acknowledge that. Clean, 3.5 stars. 67. Be a good sighting. Does have a mixture of good and bad. We will put him on the short list though, just for comparison's sake. Longstaff, 19-year-old midfielder. A very good signing. A 75 would actually be cheaper than most of these guys, though he's only 3 stars. Probably be easier to get our hand on. High work rate, I do like that. Agent is an issue, but that's not a big deal if I get him on loan. Okay, Lansbury, 3 stars. Of 3 stars, would be interested. I don't know about this guy though. Do not know about this one. Again, we'll compare them. But we're gonna. I don't know. Let's go ahead and look at our short list as it is now. Got 8 guys here. We are definitely looking at a loan. Kuna is the most highly recommended, but there's definitely quality. I mean, they're all in the green. Definitely need to go through a comparison of them. Plus, the guys that are in on loan right now, or not loan, on trial. Ben Marshall. Wait, do I only have 2? I thought I brought in more than 2. Ben Marshall. .5 stars. Quez. Also more of a winger. Good technique, good passing. I think he's got a stronger set of skills, but he's only coming in at 2.5 stars. Alright, well, I've got some work to do to draw some comparisons between players, see what we've got out there, and then, I think more than anything else, because we're on a very limited budget at this point, it's going to come down to who is affordable. Loan players are always more affordable than signing players on a permanent basis, so we very well could look that direction, but ultimately I'd like to bring in 2 players to strengthen that midfield. So how can I make that work to try to get 2? That's the tricky prospect. So we'll see how it goes, but I'll be taking a deep look into those signing possibilities, and hopefully for the beginning of the next episode, maybe we'll have somebody on the way. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.